the quality of your life, it's the ability you have to manage your states. I'm going to say again. The quality of your life is in the ability you have to manage your states. My name is Ricardo Koanuka, and today you're going to learn 2 ways of how you're going to become an owner of your state. How can you manage your state so you can have the outcomes you want in your life? So, are you in for that?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's do it? Okay. So I'm going to tell you one story that happened with me 4 years ago. One day I was in my computer home working, and then I was seated there in the machine, and then I was talking to a prospect. I wanted him to become a client, and we are in that dialogue, and suddenly the internet boom, went down in the middle of the conversation. I started to get really nervous, anxious. Oh, I'm gonna lose the clients. What are you gonna think? I was really needing that money. Have you been to this situation that you're talking to somebody and the internet went down? I mean, it's a client. I needed the money. I was like, oh, what are you gonna think about me? So my state of mind started to control me and take me to places that I really didn't want to go. I started to become nervous. I started to become anxious. I started thinking about how bad the client was going to think about me. And I got so anxious, then I looked to my watch. I had a meeting to go. But I was in that state of, negativity that I forgot that I had a meeting. And when I looked to the watch, I said, oh my God, I have a meeting. Went in front of the mirror, put my clothes on, my hair was totally crazy. I go running to the bus, come to the bus. Finally, I made to the bus, went to get the bus in Sodevan. You know what Sodevan, yeah? So I get Sodevan, got in the bus, came inside the bus and was like, not in a good state. Imagine the bus was a little bit crowded. And then I was like looking to people and I was like, inside of that state that you're like kind of not loving nobody. You know what I mean? That you're like, I was already in that state, and then when I put the hand in my pocket, I forgot my telephone. Yeah, I forgot my telephone. Then I was like, shit, my God, what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a meeting now. I forgot my telephone, and I had to call, the client when I was going to arrive there to talk to him. And I already knew I was going to be late. So my state was completely a chaos. And I went to the meeting. Of course, I was late because I didn't have my telephone to call the guy to open the door. Like some people got stuck here in the door. You didn't know the code. So I went there, come to the meeting, sit in the table in front of the prospect. I mean, how do you think he saw me? Do you think I made a sale? I didn't. I could if I was really, really lucky, but I didn't. And I sit in front of him, and it's kind of, I was already showing him that I'm maybe not trustful, maybe, why should he want to make some deal with me if I was like sweating? I mean, I didn't make the deal, okay? So I come back home, my state was completely down and I was blaming myself. I was saying, why am I shit, why am I doing that? I'm really bad, guilty, totally guilty. That state was my enemy, I had no way to manage that state. I was deciding that. I was deciding these outcomes. Why I'm telling you that? Because some of these days ago, like this was 4 years ago, something happened similar. But I already had more knowledge of how, administrate my states. That's what we're going to be talking here today. How, and then a similar situation happened, poof, talking to a prospect, the internet went down. My internet is a shit. I'm going to change that. So the internet went down, bah! And the same state came in to take me over, But I had that different knowledge of how manage my state. So this happened, and I stopped myself and said, no. Now it's going to be different. And then what I did, the internet went down. I tried to turn one time back, didn't work. I said, okay, I'm not going to, make myself go down. So what I did, in my house I have some drums, some Brazilian drums that I play. And I said, what I'm going to do? I'm going to change my physiology. I'm going to change my physiology because I know that when you change your physiology, you change your state. Okay? So I went there, played 5 minutes of drums, moving my body. So I started, getting more happy. what this made with me, I started changing also my focus, because the other time that I had that problem, I was focusing on the problem. So I said, now I know I'm changing my physiology, I'm changing my focus, I'm gonna focus on what I can solve to make this problem become a reality. And then what I did, I mean, when I changed my focus, I did something really simple that I didn't do the other time. I said, oh, I can just send a message to the guy in the telephone. I mean,
Yeah.
the last time I was in a state that was so, destructive, that I didn't have the manage to think about the solution. That was like, okay. I mean, if I'm talking to you internet, suddenly my internet went down. I mean, I can send you a message and tell you, my internet, I'm sorry, we're gonna talk later. You're probably gonna say to me, okay, that's no problem. But maybe if I don't say anything, then you're gonna become, angry at me. You're gonna say, why he doesn't respect me? And I'm not gonna make a deal with him. But what I'm trying to say is that in that state, I could not have an outcome that was resourceful to help me to go out. Okay? So, why I'm telling you this story? What's a state for you? What's a state? Anybody has a...
Angry.
Yeah? Angry? Yeah.
Confused.
Yeah.
Mindset?
Yeah. State, this is a kind of states. States are more the mindset and our present moment. It's now. You are in a state right now. Which state is that? I don't know, only you know. Maybe you are enthusiastic, maybe you are bored. I don't know, I don't see anybody bored here. That's good. But you see that we, in our life, we go through many states during a day. Sometimes we are, in the same day, we can be anxious, depressed, happy, enthusiastic. What else we can be? I don't know.
Woman in the man.
Yeah,
You talk like a woman.
Yeah, exactly. But we have both inside of us. Ecstasy. I mean, how many times you wake up in ecstasy and then after 2 hours you are bored, happy, bored. During 24 hours we go in 7, 6, 8 maximum states. Some people maybe only go 1 here in Sweden. I'm just kidding. Which one would be that one? No, I'm just kidding. So, we have many different states now that you say this is the kind of state we have. Nervous, anxious, happy. So, what we are talking about today is how to manage these states. Why? Because human behaviors are determined by the state the humans are. You know what I mean? Like, it's really simple that if you want to take a decision, if you're angry at your husband or your boyfriend or your wife, if you're angry and you have to talk to the person, do you think it's going to be different that if you're in the happy state, talking to the same person, telling the same message? That's what I'm saying. That happens here in Sweden a lot with me. Like, many times I'm walking, when I came to Sweden, like I was walking the bike lane without thinking, and suddenly somebody, and I'm like, I don't understand why they're doing that, but,
Like a horror movie.
yeah, which state are you in to do that? I don't understand. If you are in a happy state and you see somebody's doing something not by purpose and you're riding a bicycle, you're probably gonna, it's okay, brother. I understand you, That comes inside which state are you in. So, the 2 ways that you're gonna learn now to change your state is, first is your physiology. The way you move your body affects the way you think. That's why dancers, I know you're a dancer, yeah? You move a lot, I've seen you moving a lot everywhere. So, so moving the body is a way to change your state. That's why we like to train, but maybe you are not aware of that. That's like when we are training, we are changing our state in a positive way. But there is many ways to change the state in a negative way. That's why we drink, 2 tequilas, and then we come back to the other state again. So we are the manager of our states. When we use our body, we change our states. I want to prove you that now, okay? So if you would sit in this chair, like now, imagine that a camera is coming in front of you right now. Boom. And you're going live in your Facebook now. Yeah? How would you sit in the chair? How would you sit in the chair? If you're going live now, I have a camera here. How would you how would you do that? I have a camera here, you're going live in your Facebook. How would you sit in the chair? In the chair, how would you sit? Would you sit like this? Hey! How would you sit in the chair? How would you breathe in the chair? Yeah, it's like that?
Yeah.
How would you sit in the chair? Sit in the chair like this, as you're proud. If you're proud and you sit in the chair, how will you sit? You sit like, you're proud. You have a message now to send to the whole world. I have a camera in front of you, the live button gonna turn on, and you're gonna talk about photos. You know, you're gonna talk about your new project that you just told me. You know, we would put ourselves in a, which physiology we would put yourself. So, how your eyes would look, how your posture would be, yeah? Yeah, show me that. So, now, then you're proud, you're proud now. You know, when we are proud, our body has a language, okay? So, in your proud position, you're not proud yet. I'm proud. Let's make the test so you understand that. That's how powerful is that. If you are proud, you sit in a position. Imagine that you're proud now. Proud, you're proud of yourself. Breathe as you're proud. Be proud so you feel it. And I want now, in your proud position, I want you to feel in this position. Start to feel the press. In this position. Now you're thinking about all the bad things you have in your life, all the problems. Start to think about it. But keep the position, keep the proud position. Yeah, see? See? The body talks. Why you do that? Why do you think when I said, go think about your proud, you were like this at the same time you did like this?
Yeah.
You know, it's because there is a link between our physiology and our thought. When we are in a good state, and when we want to achieve a good state, we have to change our physiology. That's really powerful if we know how to apply that, you know. So it's the same if I come here to talk to you and say, you know, hey guys, I'm really, really enthusiastic today. Yeah, and today I'm gonna tell you a really great way so you can become motivated. I mean, it's really not matching. Do you see my body? It's not matching. It's not matching. So if I expand my body and I talk to you about motivation, and I use my arms, you know, and I express myself, and I said, hey guys, how are you? Today we're gonna talk about motivation. I'm using my body. It's a part of me. Okay. So that's the first way to change your state. The second way, and the most powerful way, in my opinion, is focus. Okay? You get what you focus. You get what you focus. It's always like that. That time there, when I was sitting in the computer, what happened was when the computer shut down, I focused on the problem. And I was focusing on how, you know, now he doesn't like me. Now I'm going to lose that client. I'm not going to make that money. I cannot pay my rent. Now, blah, 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 blah. I was focusing on that. The other time that happened, I chose the focus to another direction. I said, okay, how can I fix that? The same time, so I'm going to send a message to him. And then I send a message. So we get what we focus. And this is really simple because if I ask you right now to look in the room, here, and look in the room, try to find everything that's green. Green, color green, color green, color green. Try to look, everything that's green. Green, 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 green. Everything that's green. Green, 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 green. Green, 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 yeah? Everything that's green. Okay, so close your eyes, please. And now, try to see inside of your mind now everything that's red. How many see red things? Nobody. Why? Because you get what you focus, right? So if you see around, look at the red now. There is red everywhere. Yeah. There is a lot of red, you know. So that's really important if we can manage our states. And one of the things that I know that change lives, it's how you make your decisions. Every time you have a situation in your life that you have to make a decision, if you put yourself in a state that's resourceful, the outcome you're gonna have, is gonna be a lot better for you achieve what you want, So that's the idea of outside comfort zone as an event, The idea of outside comfort zone as an event is to encourage people to achieve what they want to encourage, It's not about me, it's not about Jens talking here about ourselves, it's about all the people that come here have, a little bit, if you can get a little bit, so when you go out now, you put your own project to become a reality. That's the idea of outside comfort zone, because I know everybody here that come here has something to share, has something to give, and want to make something to the world, you know what I mean? So, as I said in the beginning, the quality of your life is in the ability to manage your states. So, from now on, and you probably already knew it before, that when you have a situation that you're feeling stress, that you're feeling without resources, you know that you can change. It's a choice to change that state. Remember, physiology, move the body, jump, go down, dance, whatever you want. Go to the gym, your state will change, and change the focus on the solution. Okay? My name is Ricardo Koanuka. Thank you.